Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So this morning is an episode of Coffee with Kim. If I can take a sip without spilling it. All right, so good morning. It's Tuesday, and here in upstate New York, the weather is going to be amazing. It's going to be 62 degrees today, and I cannot wait to get outside. So, that being said, let me catch you up on things, everything. Okay, so obviously the elephant in the room is I got my hair cut. So I got it chopped all off yesterday. My bangs that were this long, chopped all off yesterday. I pulled it back this morning because I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. And I wanted to get this video done. So here it is. So there we go. So lots of new stuff today. I have my new logo. I have my new hair. And I have some new advice for myself. So just because the logo, here's my first one. Just because the logo looks good on paper does not mean that the Cricut is going to have it turn out to be the same way. So I'm still working on this. This was my first attempt, and I'm looking over there because that's where my monitor is. This was my first attempt at infusible ink on a t-shirt. I do not like it yet, so I'm still working on it. So I just, of course, threw a Be Creative over here. So this is my Franken t-shirt where I just kind of throw everything on together. You know, I do Franken blankets, and now I have a Franken t-shirt. In a minute, I'll have a Franken mug to show you. But so yesterday, I promised you I would finish this blanket, and I did. So here it is. It is so pretty, and I finished it by a border of baubles. A border of baubles. So let me get right in there. See if I can. There we go. So I got a border of baubles there. It came out really nice. It's a perfect size to throw on the back of the couch. Snuggle with it on those chilly days that are still coming because we live in upstate New York. So that's that. So yesterday while I was at the hairdresser, I had the wherewithal to bring this book with me. And I started my next project. So what I wanted to do was start something that was smaller, because I don't want to drag a blanket with me to the hairdresser. So the next project we are doing is the slouch hat. It is a bottom-up hat, which is cool because I've never done a bottom-up hat. I've only done the top-down where you start and keep going out. So this is already something new for me to learn. Let's see. What else? What else? Here's we know that sound, don't we? Yep. That is my hook. Let me put this away. That is my hook falling on the floor. Please hold. I'll be right back. There I am. Okay. So a 4.5 hook, and I've got the brim. So it said to make sure the brim will go all the way around your head. It does not yet. So I'm still working on it. So far, I like the pattern. I like the process. It has been clear in its instructions. So it's working well. So that is our next project. So it does have puff stitches on it. So that's cool, which is what I just did on there. So yeah, so that'll be good. I'm actually, they called me to substitute tomorrow at the school, so I will be bringing this with me to work on my free periods and my downtime. So that's cool. So what else did I do yesterday? Well, after I got my hair done, I decided, well, there's 2 craft stores. Look at it, the sun's already out. Anyway, I decided there's 2 craft stores on the way home. I might as well stop. Well, turned out one of them was a smaller local one. It's called Captain's Treasures. It's local. I love it because it's run all by volunteers, and they're just so sweet. So I went in, and as I walk in, there's a sign that says everything in the whole store is 50% off. Everything, everything. So I grabbed myself a little cart and here we go. You know, I have all my baby plants that I need to get in soil. Well, the soil's coming today from Amazon. And check out this. I found this. I found this. Now I have a planter table where I have everything in white. So I grabbed this. 1996. That's kind of fun. Does this have a date on it? No. And then I got this for $0.25. That'll work, right? And then I got this for $2, $2.50. So there we go. Those are things to start with that I'm going to put my baby plants in because they can't sit in the water anymore. They're going to start to rot, and I don't want them to rot. So I've put too much time in them to rot. So, and then I found these. Now, I don't really think I need them, but they're pencil holders. But how cool is that? I mean, I have everything I need for pencil holders, but I might set these here for what I'm working on at the moment. Like if I'm using scissors or a pen or something, I'll set it there instead of putting it away in one of those. You guys know I'm talking about, I have all of these. Oh, wait, I found this yesterday. Are you kidding? Ah, you know me and my organization with my Lazy Susans. This is perfect because I did have it in a stationary pencil holder and it just wasn't working for me because I had to keep getting up and finding what I needed and turning it around. So I have that I needed. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Lazy Susans, one with the pens, or no, one with the Cricut tools and scissors, one for just my hooks, one for my pens and pencils, and then one for my paintbrushes. I'm about as organized as you can get. I'm about to get too organized so that I'll feel disorganized. That's not all I got though. Oh, all right. Well, let me finish and then we'll talk about this. So that's not all I got. So I'm walking around and you know how hard it is to crochet, to make up new patterns and figure out something. So they have a bin there where it's all like handmade stuff. And I always go through it to see if there's anything unique. Okay. So I'm going to ask you because Mr. Fortunate and I each have a different opinion. Is this a Christmas ornament? Is it a heart? Or is it a strawberry? When I first saw it, I thought it was a strawberry. But then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Green, red, and white, that must be a Christmas ornament. And his first reaction when he saw it is, that's a heart. But then he's like, no, it's a strawberry. So what do you think it is? And you could, I mean, it's cute. I wonder what that, that's a raised stitch. That's kind of fun. I got to figure out what that, check it out. It's like a vertical stitch. Well, now I got to figure that out. I got to see what that is. So there you go. Let me know what you think this is. Is it a strawberry? Is it a Christmas ornament? Or is it a heart? Let me know. Looks like something was glued on there. So anyway, that goes into my I found something creative pile. So then on top of everything else, the books were 4 for $1. They were usually 50 cents a piece or $1 a piece. But yesterday they were 4 for $1. So you know me and my plants. This book was originally $17. I don't see a date. Sorry, I'm looking for a date. Oh, that's funny. It says, oh no, $16.95. Okay, $16.95. I don't see, oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Let me see if there's a date on here. Okay, there should be right here. Come on, give me a date. 2018. Not that old. Okay, so this was in 2018. This was $17. 35 bright and beautiful projects to bring color and scent to your garden. Yes, please. So, you know, I plant everything in the ground, but I also love to add little accents and little containers. This book hasn't even been opened. Like, the seam isn't even cracked. So nobody's even touched this. Oh, look at that. So, you know how I mentioned when I was doing the house plants, I said to put something in the bottom to help with the drainage. That's a great idea. This is actually a broken terracotta planter, which I would put gloves on because I can't touch terracotta. I know. It's one of those things. Hopefully we all have our things, and that's one of mine. And here's one. Oh, that's a great idea. So if you have a really big container or planter, they're putting little small bricks in there. All right. That's really cool. Thistles and grass. Oh my goodness. I am getting spring fever. I shouldn't have looked at this book yet. Yeah, I shouldn't have looked at this book yet. What is that? Hold on. This is a living wreath? Look at that. Are you kidding me? That is in my future. It's made with time. This wreath is deceptively easy to make and creates a pretty focal point. Oh my goodness. And it's living. It's alive. Sheet moss, a wire wreath base, which I happen to, I don't know what I did with that, but I happen to have one. I got it yesterday for $1. I'm going to mark that page for sure. Let me put a little page marker in there so I know I need to get back to that. But this is a great little book. I'm sure you can find it online. I'll look it up and I'll put a link to it in the description box before I post it. All right, so I found another book, Crocheting Placemats by Rita Weiss. So this is going to be another, I'm going to at least do one of these. It's going to be another challenge for me. So in the beginning here, this was copyright 1978. Haha. $1.95 in the USA in 1978. How fun. 29 different placemats, including round, square, rectangular, and hexagon. Among the patterns are modern square tulip luncheon set. So what if wild rose luncheon set. Look at that. Sorry, I did the wrong camera. Look at that. That is pretty. Oh, and speaking of camera, I have a different camera today because the one that I had yesterday kept doing this and focus, and I can't turn off the autofocus. I've Googled how to do it, and I can't do it. So, oh, some of these are just so pretty. Look at that. The work that went into it. Yeah, I'm going to have to try at least one or two of these. They look really fun. Some of them look really, whoa. And I'm going to need really thin yarn. I'm looking at my stash behind me. But so there we go. Check this one out right on the cover. Wow. That is absolutely breathtaking. If I could create something that beautiful, I would be so proud of myself. So anyway, that's the other book I got. So it was fun yesterday. It was not a planned treasure hunt. It was just all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, I'm on the way home. Let's go do it. So now let's talk about this. First of all, number 2-1. It is the one where the mug is the yarn. Okay, so that came out cool. And it really is a beautiful logo. I love it. But getting that logo onto my items is not proving to be quite so easy. Okay, let me, case in point. So I got that eBay thing of all the, what do they call them? Well, all of these things to use with my mug thing. What they don't tell you is just because this thing is this tall doesn't mean the machine is going to fuse it on it's only this high. No matter what you put in there, nothing higher than this is going to be infused. So this happened. So that happened. I mean, it's still a mug I can use in my car or whatever. That happened. And then this happened. And then I finally got one that came out okay. What I don't know how to do yet, and I'm working on it, is like the logo you guys chose, we chose, has pretty cool colors on it. So what I need to do is get blank infusible ink that I can print the colors on. It's hard to explain, but anyway, I'm trying. So it's a work in progress for sure. I want to show you guys if you can see this. This is so pretty. Remember the sun catchers we made the other day? Oh, it doesn't look as pretty that way. Anyway, the sun's coming in the window, and you can see the sun catcher. It's pretty. That's why I put it right there. So yeah, it's been a morning. Even Fritz has abandoned me, my pup. He's in the other room. He's like, I'm not dealing with you today. So it is what it is. But we're going to get outside again today. Fritzy and I did get out and collected some driftwood. So I'm going to start that video on how to actually make the sun catcher. So we went out, we found the driftwood. Oh my goodness, he had so much fun on the beach. I'll put a little clip of him. He was running so fast. He loved it. He's like, and then he'd go in the water and he'd look at me like, am I in trouble? And I'm like, you're not in trouble. And we really had a good time outside. We were outside for almost an hour or two, maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, he loved it. So I redid his little yard. Mr. Fortunate didn't like where I had it because it was there's a huge tree right on the edge of the beach, and the eagles do sit up there. And even though I'm out there with Fritz, in case you are new and you don't know, Fritz is an 8-pound, well, closer to 10 or 12. He's supposed to be 8 pounds, but he's a little long-haired Chihuahua. And he would just be a snack for the eagles that are around here. So Mr. Fortunate is absolutely 100% right. I'm not quick enough to get to Fritz if something were to happen. So we moved the play area up under the tree in our yard. So it's blocked from the tree at the edge of the property. So that way, actually, we can open the bar area, the sun porch bar area, and come right out. So it's better all around. So we've got his play yard all set. I just the ground is still frozen in a few spots, so I can't put the fence posts all the way around. I got some of them in, but not all of them. And we'll have to see because, well, I don't know if the river's going to come up that high unless we get a lot of snow between now and the spring thaw, because we haven't had a lot of snow, and a lot of our melt comes from north. So if north has a lot of snow, then we're going to get a lot of flooding, high water. It's not really, like devastating flooding. It's a mess, but it's not, not like they get in other places. So, oh, I promised you a Franken cup. Hold on a second. So again, I was playing with my new logo, and I put the mug in, and you cook it for so long and it beeps and it's done. So I pulled it off, and coffee only had one E. So I'm like, what the heck? So can you even see the difference? Yeah, you can. I grabbed another E off of one of the other things I had printed because there were several of them. So now there's my Franken cup. So it is what it is. It is a learning curve for me, and it's quite a curve. So, all right. So tomorrow, Coffee with Kim is either going to be super early, or late in the afternoon after I get out of school. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm going to try to get up my normal time, which is about 4:30, and do the video and set it to upload, excuse me, while I'm working. I was toying with the idea of bringing my laptop, but I don't, that's a lot to carry. And like I said, first time I worked at the school, it's up and down and back and forth and da da da, and you've only got 3 minutes between classes, and I don't want to be lugging everything in the world with me. So I think I will just try to do it everything in the morning, hit it to upload, and hopefully it'll load by the in a timely manner. So before I go, I want to tell you something really funny. So I got my hair done and I was really excited. So I sent pictures of my new hairstyle to my sisters and my 2 best friends. Okay. I got to read this to you because you can't make this up. So my sisters, as predicted, okay, as predicted, absolutely love it. The color takes 10 years off your age. Let's see. Dark hair takes 10 years off your age. I see dad in your face. I mean, it's a lot of fun stuff. My sisters, oh my God, you're stunning. So that's from my sisters, and I expected that. And then my friend, Luba, who I talk about all the time, she was the one who suggested the haircut. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my hair cut. So I sent her this picture. Because, I mean, how coy can you be when you're trying to take your selfie in the... So that's what it looked like when the lady did it. Didn't look like that this morning. So I sent her this picture, and she said to me, what do you think? And I said, I love it. She said, yay, you. I love when you take care of yourself and treat yourself. So that was, yay, you. It's enjoy the rest of your day. Way to go, which I expected from her. And then I sent it to my other friend. It was a little bit different picture. This one. Okay. I don't know if I love the picture, but anyway, so I took that picture. So I wrote, joking around, I said, I got my hair did. What does she write back? Wow, it looks healthy. I was like, is that a compliment? I'm not. And then she wrote, it looks like you have even more hair. So there's the difference of the people I'm surrounded by. I just thought it was so funny. So I actually had stopped for lunch. I was treating myself the whole day. So the waitress went by and I'm like, I need your opinion. And she goes, what? I said, when you send a picture to a friend and all they write back is your hair looks healthy, is that a compliment? And she started laughing. She goes, I don't know what to make of that. I said, exactly. But there you have it. That's the eclectic group of people I have around me. Oh, and Mr. Fortunate, I'm not letting him get out of this. So I sent him a picture. He didn't know I was getting my hair done. I sent him the picture. And no answer, no answer, no answer. So I wrote back, do you hate it? I mean, it was no answer for like an hour. I wrote back, you hate it? He wrote, somebody stole your phone. And I was like, okay. So then I realized when I got home later, I was like, he didn't say if he liked it or not. Oh, it's just fun. I mean, it's a big change, but I like it. I'm glad to have bangs back. I had bangs my whole life. And then, of course, COVID hit and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, now's the time to do it. So I let my bangs grow out. Not again. One last thing before I go. Sorry, I'm checking the time. There she is. We have a name for her, and it is Lucy. Somebody wrote to me, and I'm so sorry. I think it was Laurel. I think Laurel wrote to me that this looks like Lucy. So everybody, let me introduce Lucy. So she will be decorated with my latest fun stuff as often as possible. And there you go. Lucy, welcome to the team. All right, so I'm going to get myself going. The sun is drawing me outside. I can't wait. Here, a little sun on my face. I can't wait. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 64 degrees.
64 degrees. I can't wait. So I'm going to get myself going, get things buttoned up in here, and get outside. So if you have not yet, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share my content. We are up to 903 members, subscribers, whatever. Remember, if you're also a member, please come over to the Facebook page. Join us over there. We're sharing all the things we're working on. We're sharing fun projects. We're sharing things that people have given us made of crochet and other creative things. So please come on over, join that. Again, thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my other videos. I have a ton of them in there. And be creative. That doesn't say that, does it? No. Hold on. I don't have anything that says be creative. Well, oh, be creative. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.